What's up, JVW? We're back here at the Valley today. I'm here with the Bama Bombers player, Connor Polk. He has a big game against the Nightmares today. Connor, what do you think your team needs to do to just see victory today?
We need to hit better because all season I feel like we can hit a lot better. We just pop up a lot. We just need to hit solid line drives. And if we have Reed pitching really well today, then I feel like we can win.
You do have Parker subbing for you today. What are you going to need out of him to win?
Just hits. I mean, as long as, like I said, if Reed pitches well, we don't really need him in the field. We just need Reed, so if he just hits well, then we'll be fine.
All right, guys, I'm here with Will. Will, this is your first time in the Valley since opening day. What would you like to see from your team today?
Well, just coming back after this little break for me personally, I want to see a win today. We control our own destiny. If we win, I'm pretty positive, we're locked for the playoffs. So, yeah, that's what I like to hear.
All right, first pitch, coming right up. 3 balls, 1 strike on Henry. Reed walks him. Runner on first now for the Nightmares. The full count pitch from Reed to the team captain, Graham. Outside, ball 4. Runners on first and second now for Will as he digs in. Will digs in with 1 strike. And he hits a ground ball to Connor. Connor goes to Reed at third for the out. That's 1 out now for the Bombers as Joseph digs in, who leads JVW in RBIs. Another full count here today at the Valley. Joseph, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he puts it in play, but Reed flips it to Parker at first for the out. That's 2 outs. But Joseph does advance the runners. 2 runners in scoring position for the top of the order, Henry. Henry digs in. And he lines it up the middle, past Connor. Graham scores. Will stays at third. The Nightmares take the lead in this ball game, 1-0. Graham hits it to Parker, goes past Parker. 1 run scores. Will scores. Now the Nightmares lead 2-0. First and third. 2 strikes on Will. Runners on the corners for him. He swings and misses at the riser for strike 3. That's 3 outs, but the Nightmares do score 2 in the first. Connor hits it on the ground. Graham pulls it. It's a base hit for Connor. Now Reed digs in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Henry delivers the pitch from one twin to another. But Reed grounds it out to Graham at short. And Connor's safe over there at second base. The diving effort from Will. Now Parker digs in, the pickup. 2 early singles for the Bombers, and now Parker digs in and grounds it out to Graham. The Graham flips it at Connor for the first out of the inning. Good play from Graham over there at shortstop. And now the lineup flips over for the Bombers as Connor digs in with 3 balls and no strikes on him. Leaves ball 4 up top. Now the bases are loaded for Reed. Reed has 2 strikes on him. And he lines one out to Will. Will makes the great catch for the second out of the inning. Will had an appointment for his finger, so now Joseph takes the spot at first base. 2 strikes on Parker. Henry's about to get out of this jam with no runs given up, and he does just that. Nightmares lead going into the second inning, 2-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Joseph. Swings and misses for strike 3. A good drop ball from Reed, and the lineup flips over, and Reed faces his twin brother. Henry grounds it out to Connor. Connor throws it to first, and he's safe. He beat it out. But we will go into instant replay. After further review, the call is reversed. Henry is out at first base. That's 2 outs now for the Bombers. Graham grounds out to third base. That's going to be a single all day. He's looking to, and he stays at first. He stays at first. Ball. 1 strike on Joseph, and he grounds to third. That's a fair ball off the base. Runners on first and second now. Henry hits it right back to Reed. Reed runs to third for the 3rd out of the inning. A scoreless frame from Reed and the Bombers. Still a 2-0 ball game. There we go. Connor, it's a line shot at the middle. That's a single. Reed, it's a little knuckler, but Graham pumps fake to first. Connor does not fall for it. 2 singles on back-to-back pitches now as Parker digs in. Henry. Parker pops it up. Graham makes the play. First out for the Nightmares. 2 strikes on Connor. Henry throws a nasty curveball. 12-6 movement on it for the second out of the inning. 2 strikes on Reed. Strike 3. Graham steps in to get things going for the Nightmares in the top of the third. He takes ball 4 up. A leadoff runner for the Nightmares. 3 balls, 1 strike on Joseph. Hits him. Ball 4. Henry digs in now with 2 leadoff runners on. Reed makes his twin look like a fool and does it again. Strike 3. First out now for the Bombers. Graham went to ground ball to third. That's a single. Henry will stay there. Bases are loaded now for Joseph, who has another RBI opportunity, another Grand Slam opportunity, as he already has 2 Grand Slams this year. Joseph takes strike 3. A really good drop ball from Reed with some 12-6 movement on it, just like his brothers. That's 2 outs now as Henry steps in with the bases loaded. Reed. Henry pops one up to around second base, but Reed drops the ball, so that's 1 run comes in for the Nightmares as they lead 3-0. Reed gives Graham a chase for strike 3. 1 run scores, but it could have been a lot worse. Parker takes ball 4. The leadoff runner is on for the Bombers. Connor digs in with 2 strikes, but he gets a little bloop back to Henry. Henry goes to first, and he is out at first base. But Parker has aggressive base running and goes to third. Reed pops it up to center field. Graham makes the one-handed catch. A great play from Graham. Saved a run. 3 balls, 1 strike on Parker as he tries to extend this ball game. He leaves ball 4 up top. He does that. Runners are on first and third as the lineup flips over for Connor. Big spot for a big hitter. Big pitch right here in this ball game. Connor, who represents the tying run. Full count, 2 outs. Hits a little dinker. Henry holds it. The Bombers score.
Yes, sir!
Reed is their winning run, and he digs in now. The score of 3-1 Nightmares. Things could get really interesting with 1 swing of the bat. Reed hits it right back to his brother, but gets by him. Connor is safe at second, and Parker will stay at third. The bases are loaded now for Parker. Parker lines it out to Graham. Graham, hits Connor. A great hard hit ball from Parker. The Bombers threaten but fall just short. A great game by both teams as the Nightmares end their season at 4-2.